Hi, Annette Richmond here to talk to you a little bit about resume format today. You all know, I'm sure, that content is considered to be king. Long, boring lists of duties and responsibilities are not going to get anyone's attention. Today, resumes need to be about achievements, results, the impact you've had on your employers. People in similar positions do similar things. So if you're a marketing manager, creating a campaign is not an achievement, it's your job. On the other hand, creating a marketing campaign that generated $500,000 is certainly an achievement. But we'll talk more about that in another video. Today, we're going to talk about creating a modern, easy to scan resume that will get your message across. So many people think that recruiters pick up a resume and read it from top to bottom. As a former recruiter, I can tell you they don't. They look at the name, the location, they may go down and take a peek at the education if that's relevant for the position. After that, they go and they look at the current or most recent position and maybe the position before that. If at that point everything looks good to them, they will go on and read the resume from top to bottom. So let's start with the overall format. The resume example that I have on the screen is obviously has a lot of white space. It's clean, modern design. It's easy to scan. The resume font is 11 point Calibri. I see resumes all the time that are 9-point Times New Roman, which is impossible to read by anyone. So you want to make sure that your resume is going to be have a modern format and it's easy to read. Color is used based on the industry and the client's position. Navy and gray can go with just about anyone's resume. You can see that the bullets are front loaded. Now, what that means is here in the beginning, you can see that the numbers are talking about, these are the numbers that have been achieved. Increased retail revenue 47% from 380 million to 560 million. Now that is an achievement, and it's followed by the rest of the bullet, which explains how the achievement was done. You'll also notice that some of these areas are bolded for emphasis. Over here on the bullets, down in the body of the resume, and also in the bullets below. So the next thing I want to talk about is the ATS system. Everybody talks about the ATS system, but the thing is you need to write for the human reader, not just the ATS system. So it's important to have sorry about that, have things like your address. Now, nobody needs to know where you live, but you need to have the city and state there so people know about where you are, your general location. It's important for recruiters, and it's also important for the ATS systems or applicant tracking software systems, because if you don't have that, your resume may be just kicked out because it doesn't have that information. Charts and graphs are great too. They're wonderful visuals that can really attract someone's attention. The key to having them with the ATS system is that charts, graphs, text boxes are not read by the ATS. So it's key to have the information that's here in the chart also in the content. And if you were able to look closer at this, you would see that the numbers here do correspond with this content. And instead of using text boxes, if you want to have emphasis, you can use shading, as is done here with the skills area and here with the information about the company. That's a great way to highlight things without using a text box. So the next thing is to make sure that each position is easy to scan and it focuses on achievements. Here you can see there's a couple of boxes, a couple of paragraphs about the person's experience, followed by 4 bullets which are the achievements. Again, they are front loaded as with the bullets above. They're in bold for emphasis, and the information at the front is followed by a little short story about how the achievement was achieved. So the thing today to remember is your resume needs to be clean. It needs to have a lot of white space. It needs to be easy to scan by readers and also by the ATS systems. So thank you for being here. Have a great day. That's all for now.